My most embarrassing was probably my spray tan.
Yeah,
That's tough.
that was sophomore year when Ethan just thought it'd be a good idea to just dump water all over my crotch, laying down reading a book right in the student center.
That's like a monthly thing. That always happens.
No, but this was bad. This was like 2 minutes before class was over.
Yeah,
And Ethan took my water bottle
Something.
and he squeezed it like half a bottle worth of water just directly onto my crotch. I had to go to chemistry right after.
My embarrassing story was junior year. So at church, I was on like the sides, you know, where like, at church, like on the sides where you're not like in the main part kind of. And I was in Mr. Hogan's study hall. So it was like me and like seniors and everything. And I was sitting next to Jenna and I fell asleep and I had a dream that I was falling forward. So I literally like woke up and I was like this way and I was like, and I made a noise and there was all these senior boys behind me. It was like Nolan Fugate and like all these football players. They started dying laughing. Mr. Hogan was laughing and was like looking at me and was like, dude, what are you doing? And I was like, this is so embarrassing because it was so loud and I was like causing a scene in church and I was like, I need to go home.
Freshman year track practice, 7 miles into an 8 mile long run. The unimaginable happened and I'll leave it at that. If you know, you know.
Oh no. Chocolate rain. Some stay dry while others feel the
It was a
pain.
pretty crappy day, I won't lie to you.
Mine had to be wearing 2 different colored shoes because I was like freshman year. It was dark in my closet. I was in a rush. Grabbed 2 different colored rain boots. Didn't realize until 10-minute break after second hour. So everyone noticed. It just didn't say anything. They were like, "Oh, I thought it was like you being like a fashion trend." And
I was with you when you found out.
Yeah, and I was like, "No, you guys think
Can I go home?
I don't know, we're like that. Yeah, so I texted my mom begging her to bring me shoes. And she
Health class freshman year, we had a sub. And usually when subs read my name off of a list for attendance, they say Brian. And so the sub said Brian, and I said here because I'm used to it, but Brian was in my class. It was really embarrassing.
Probably peed my pants 2 times in front of the school. Once at the football game and once at lunch. Sophomore year was a rough year for me. That's all I have to say.
I'm in the same campus as Catherine peed, Abby peed, and it got all over Catherine.
I did. I had a problem sophomore year where I would laugh too hard, and like everything to me sophomore year was funny, and so I had a little issue.
I love that.
My most embarrassing moment was definitely my mom and
Solid.
Brayton has kidney stones.
Brayton has a mom.
Brayton not being able to make it to school on time.
Oh yeah. Oh Dylan, can you share that right now?
What was the one? Oh, there was one. It was probably like the 10th call, like this, like the second time. And Brayton, I don't even know what he did this time, but she just straight up said, "I'm just gonna strangle you."
I got one. Sophomore year, when I was hurt and I had to take the elevator got stuck one day, and like it was like shaking and like making all this noise, and I was like stuck in between floors, and I didn't have my phone on me because I left it at home that day, and I started crying because I was like stuck in there for so long, and somebody finally, I was like banging on the door, and there was like a bunch of like students on the outside, and like Mr. Schrenz and like Mr. Farley on the outside of the elevator, and I was just crying, and everybody was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like,
Yeah, moment actually happened like 3 weeks before like school just stopped. I like had like a pink colored drink from Starbucks, and I tripped on the stairs and I like spilled it. And Mr. Tate was walking down the stairs and he was like, "Oh my God, are you bleeding?" And like made this huge thing out of it. And there were a bunch of freshmen in the hallway, and I was like, "No, I'm fine." He's like, "We gotta get you really off. Make sure you're not bleeding." And I was like, embarrassing.